Hey YouTube, it's Kimberly, and this is going to be Caleb's 3-month update. I was supposed to have done this a long time ago, but I have not been on it, so it's a little late. But he is 3.5 months now. He turned 3.5 months this past Friday, and as you can see, he's more alert now. So I'm going to be looking down a lot because I got notes, and I got so much to tell you guys since it's been so long since I've done an update. So he had his very first laugh on August 1st. I had him in his bouncer, and I was just talking all silly to him and making weird noises, and he just started laughing, and it was the cutest thing ever. But I've got that on my Facebook fan page if you want to go take a look at it. And I think I uploaded it on here on YouTube. I can't remember. Let's see. He is now wearing 3 to 6 months clothing, and he's also wearing 0 to 3 month like sleepers, but he's growing out of those, so he's going to be in 3 to 6 month sleepers as well. He's like in a size shoe, the size of his shoe is like a 1.5. We don't have a size 1.5 shoe for him, but I know that's what he's in because he can't wear a 2, and the size 1s are too small, so he's like in between. Let's see, what else? I started him on solids on July 30th, and we first gave him green beans. And he actually really liked them, and on my Facebook page you can see on the pictures on there that he really enjoyed them. He did not make a face at all. Let's see. My notes are so scattered. We was giving him fruit too in the mornings, along with cereal. And we were just mixing it together, but I quit giving him the fruit because fruit is very acidic, and he still has the acid reflux really bad. And he actually had a spell back in July when we were inside Walmart, and he had aspirated his spit up into his lungs, and he choked and he couldn't breathe. And my husband and I rushed to get him out of the car seat, and they say if your child is choking or something, just to kind of go like this, kind of like put them in the air a little bit for a second, and it'll kind of make them go like that, and they'll take a deep breath, so it'll kind of help them get their air back in their lungs. And we did that, and he got just enough air in his lungs where his lungs were opened back up again. But poor little thing, he was turning blue in the lips. It scared us half to death. His acid reflux has gotten a little bit better since he's eaten solids now, and also the rice cereal has been helping a lot with that as well. And so hopefully he doesn't end up having to deal with that long term or anything. I'm hoping he grows out of it, which they say he should, and he will by the time he's a year old. But there are some babies that don't, and they end up having to have surgery, and if they don't have surgery, they end up having digestive complications later in life. So I'm hoping he grows out of it, and it has eased up, so I'm assuming he will. Let's see. Oh, and the rice cereal that we use for him, I'm going to show you guys something. You can buy the Gerber rice cereal, the single grain, in a box like this, but I'm still using this right now, and I have ever since he was like 2 weeks old. I started putting a little bit in his bottle at night, and it helped him get on a schedule. But we were using this, and I'm still finishing it off. There's like just a little bit left in the bottom, but I went on ahead and bought this here. It comes in a can, and it's the same exact thing, only it's the DHA and probiotic kind. And it's a little bit more for like brain and eye development, and it's got a little bit more iron in it, but it's got pretty much the same thing that the box has in it. It's just got the DHA and probiotic in it. But and also the thing I like about this is it's got a lid on it, and it's very easy to keep together, because like in the box, if you notice, if you don't shut this little tab all the way, you'll have rice all over your cabinet. So I really like the container, and I haven't opened it yet, so I don't know if there's a little spoon in it like what you get with the formula, so I'm not really sure. Let's see, he is waking up about 1 time now at night for a bottle. I put him down at 8 with a rice bottle, and he'll sleep until between midnight and 3:30 a.m. in the morning. and then he'll go right back to sleep after his feeding, and we'll wake up in the mornings between 7 and 8 for our day to get started. And he naps about 5 times a day, usually anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. If I'm lucky, he'll sleep a good 2 hours, which he normally takes a 2-hour nap in the afternoon, but that's the longest nap he'll take during the day. The rest of them could be maybe a short 30-minute nap or an hour to an hour and a half. Let's see. He loves his blanket. I've always got it with me. If you look at my pictures, he's always got it with him. My mom had bought him this not too long ago, and we just started giving it to him at night when he went to bed or took naps, and he's really just grown attached to it. He puts it in his nose and his mouth. I mean, when he's sucking his thumb, he'll have the blanket like wrapped around his thumb, and he'll have it in his mouth. So he is totally addicted to his blankie and his passy. He loves his passy. But I have noticed he's growing away from his pacifier, so hopefully it won't be too hard to wean him off of that. Let's see. I keep getting scattered here with my notes. I'm still co-sleeping with him. We did get him in his crib. He does fall asleep in his crib just fine, but I am co-sleeping with him only for the simple fact that he still has the acid reflux really bad, and I'm afraid he'll do it in his sleep like he did at Walmart that day and choke, and I'm so afraid I'm not going to hear him. We do have a baby monitor, but I'm just one of those mothers that, you know, I'm a worrywart. I'm surprised I haven't got a gray hair already, but I am just a worrywart, and I want to make sure my child's safe and okay, and as long as they're right beside me in the bed, I know they're okay. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? He notices his hands and feet now. I forgot when he started noticing his hands, but I've got a video of him noticing his feet, and it is the funniest video ever. He had on these little, actually, let me grab them out, and I've got a video, I'll have to post it, but he had on these socks here, and I guess the color of them really caught his attention, and he was sitting on his daddy's lap on the couch, and he was shaking his feet and moving them up and down, just watching them, and it was the funniest thing ever. Let's see. He loves his crib mobile. I can lay him in his crib, and he will just lay there and watch his mobile for at least 30 minutes. He loves it. And it's definitely a little mommy saver for me, because it gives me a little bit of time to get, you know, maybe some bottles cleaned, or throw some laundry in the dryer, or the washer, or get something folded. So that's always good. He is smiling and kicking all the time, swinging his arms and legs. He's a little bit of a bobblehead still, but he's definitely more alert, and he's looking around, and he watches his big brother. Everything he does, he's got to watch. Let's see. His Cradle Cap is going away. I have not hardly done anything to get rid of it, except for whenever I give him a bath, I will use my fingernails or my fingertips, and I'll kind of scrub a little bit rough, but not too rough over their soft spot because of that being there. But he's still got it around the soft spot area, because you can tell that's the area that I don't scrub as hard. But it's gone pretty much everywhere else, and his hair's lightening up as well, and he's also losing a little bit, but that's totally normal at this age with babies. Usually they end up with a little bald patch back there on the back of their head anyways from them laying there so much. Let's see. He definitely tries to talk back to you now. When I got him in the floor and I'm talking to him, he'll look at me and he'll just start going, ow, ow, and just cooing at me and stuff, so it's really, really cute. He's in a size 2 diaper now. We're not using, well, he was using the size 1s of what was left, because I just didn't want those to go to waste. But he is in the size 2 now, and he's going to end up being in a size 3, I would guess, here in the next probably 3 to 4 weeks, because size 2s are already starting to get small, I can tell. And usually I can tell because the tabs, when you pull them over, they don't touch in the middle, so I can tell that his waist area is getting a little bit more expanding. Let's see if I'm forgetting anything else. Let's see. Oh, he is cutting 2 teeth now, and one of them is right here on the side at the bottom, and then the other one is right in the center at the bottom. So he's getting 2 teeth in the bottom now, and you can feel him just a little bit with your finger. And he's being a little squirmy-wormy. I think he's getting tired. Let's see. Oh, and we went on ahead and bought him the baby Orajel. But this here is not intended for babies 3 months of age and younger because of the fact it's got a numbing device in it, and they don't recommend it for babies younger than 4 months of age because it can, if they swallow it, it may numb their throat and they can't tell if they're swallowing or something. They could probably choke. But as long as you're only using like maybe a pinky size amount, it does not hurt at all. But as long as you're not sitting there squirting a whole tube onto your fingertip and just rubbing it all over their mouth, you know, I think it would be okay to use it for babies younger than 4 months. Because I wouldn't use it on my son if I didn't feel it was safe. Let's see. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm scatterbrains today. Oh, and when I lay him down now, he will roll over onto one side, but he still doesn't roll over onto his tummy yet, but he'll get on one or the other side, and he does not like tummy time at all. He would rather stand up or me hold him. But I did lay him on his tummy the other day. We bought him a new toy, and he laid there for a second and was kind of examining his toy and stuff, and then he was like, I'm through. I'm ready for somebody to pick me up now. So he definitely doesn't like tummy time. And he's standing up now. I can pull some, like in one of my pictures I have on my fan page, I had pulled his toy box towards us, and I put him up against it, and he just stood there holding on to it and was trying to get a toy out of the toy box. And I could not believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was seeing at 3 months of age. So I ran out of the room, grabbed my cell phone, came right back, and he was still just standing there. It was so crazy. And no, I didn't run out of the room like 2 miles down the road to get my camera. My camera was literally, or my phone was literally like right outside in the hall, so I could still see him whenever I was grabbing my phone. But he's a very good baby. He's very content. He doesn't care for rattles and teethers. They don't really catch his eye. I am going to do a product review on the new toy that we had just bought him. And we try to get him things that are really advanced because I feel that that's good for your child, you know, things that are advanced and that'll get their brain, you know, growing and make them smart. But he definitely is a very advanced baby. It seems like he's doing things early for his age. You know, cutting 2 teeth already. You know, he's got really good balance. I can put him up against something and he'll just stand there and hold on. He likes the more high-tech toys. He doesn't care for a rattle or a teether. He would rather have something that's more complicated. But that's him for you. He's got a different personality than his brother. But he's a very good baby, and he's starting to get a little bit of baby acne. Again, he had a little bit few weeks after he was born, and it's starting to come back again, but I think it's due to me feeding him baby food, so it could be a little bit of a reaction. You're not supposed to feed babies baby food until they're 4 months of age, but I'm only feeding him the first foods, and it's like the little bitty 2.5 ounce jar, and he's only getting like 3 like baby spoonfuls of that once a day, so it's not like I'm feeding him a whole jar. I'm just giving him a little bit just to kind of put something more in his belly for him. And he's been doing really good with that. We've been doing that now since he was at the very first of 3 months of age, so he's doing really, really good. But I guess that's it for everything for now. Stay tuned. I will do an update on myself of how I've been doing after having this little one. And we will be doing a giveaway here soon, our very first one, so stay tuned for that. And we will talk to you guys soon. And if you have any questions or comments at all, just do that below this video. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. If you would like me to take video requests, I'm open for that. I'll do a video. Whatever you guys have in mind, just let me know. And we will see you guys soon. So bye, everybody. Say bye, YouTube. You were sliding. Bye, guys.